weather goes, sort of like the market, right? In and out. But hope everybody's having a hope everybody is having a good morning. I know that I don't know if you're aware or not, but the futures market opened on Sunday night and will go to 1 o'clock today. Who was aware of that before I get started? I'm just asking that question. Who was aware that the futures market was trading all through the night and goes through 1 o'clock today? Well, I guess it's interesting because Memorial Day, and obviously, if you think about it, is for those people that, as they say, gave all in pursuit of our freedom here in America. And it really has, over the years, been an interesting holiday, to say the least. But I put out a tape this morning, and I was thinking about it, and I said the markets never sleep, do they? I mean, the markets are always moving, and unless you have the right tools, it's hard to really keep up. I've been doing this for 40 something years, and I think that it's interesting just to stop and think about it. If you look at last week's trading, where the market was, I would say, weak and making new lows, had sort of rolled over, going into a profit taking stage, it would lead you to think that would continue. Well, Sunday night, the market came in, we opened, and we went like a rocket up to last week's highs, which is sort of crazy to think that the S&P could rally that far and that fast in such a short period of time. And we all have this tool that we call MTI by DTI. No better tool for keeping track of whether to be long, short, or out, and even days like today. And if you want to trade, you can. There's trades here over on the future side. And so, anyway, I think that that was very interesting. And now, you go up to those highs. The market closes at 1. We open tonight at 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock, they'll start trading, the cash market, now that we go 24 hours. So markets never sleep. And that's the beautiful thing about it. I've been doing this webinar for going on 20 plus years. We're experimenting today. We're doing it at 11 o'clock, which is the equivalent of 10 o'clock Central Time. And I've always done it at 10 o'clock Eastern Time once I moved over here, which is equivalent to the 9 o'clock. So we'll see how it works out. A little extra time today and everything, but I agreed to do that because Adam, who worked so hard, requested it. And I thought, what the heck, let's do it. So this is a little later for me to do it because of what it is. Okay, that's what goes on, so to speak. Okay. Oh, look at what David posted in here. He's taking my Futures First education. He got into E-mini, picked up almost 45 unanswered points. That's why I think everybody ought to have a futures or learn about futures. Thank you, David, for posting that in here. Maybe they'll copy it and share it to everyone. Okay. Very nice statement. Anyway, let's get into it. I've got some good slides. I did some work over the weekend. I got some numbers. You'll copy. I'll be back tonight at 7 for education on Futures First, and at 8 o'clock, I'll do another planning session going more in depth, okay? That'll be the plan for today. So let's have a great day. Let's learn something and improve, have a good strategy for the week. Today is Monday, okay? Thank you for coming. I'll always be part of my free Telegram channel, which is TBuzz TV, dtitrader.com/TBuzzTV, and join my YouTube channel, which is dtitrader.com/YouTube. But We're always posting things in there. And Adam, are you capturing this on YouTube? Perfect. Perfect. That way you can go review it if you want to. But thank you for being here. And there's risk involved in trading. You know, if you're sitting there and out of the market and don't have any way to hedge yourself, okay, then you're behind about 1%, roughly what the markets are up. I'll give some people interested about Bitcoin a heads up. They got a big conference in Las Vegas starting this week, supposedly about 30,000 people. So I'm sure there'll be some news out of the Bitcoin conference. But past performance is not indicative of future results. In my opinion, May has been a tremendous month. Just a month that's really been great. Everybody should, I would say, should have, grew their account balances with what we put out there this month. I'm very pleased with some of the emails and, as I say, love letters that we received. And we got a few more days to finish out May. I thought we'd go into a sleepy end of May, but maybe not. Market waits on no one. Seven Sisters right now, if you look for E-mini, year to date down about 1%. At one point today, they got unchanged. They're backed up a little bit. The NASDAQ is still above its yearly change. Look down at gold. Oh, by the way, gold. I got an announcement on gold. I've been on the sidelines with gold. Ever since we hit 35.09, I'm going to start nibbling at gold this week, okay? Crude down 14% for the year, and bonds are down almost 1.81%. Keep your eye on bonds. I think there's some opportunity there as we go forward. My schedule, 7 p.m. tonight. I have futures first, have planning at 8 tonight. Tomorrow, I have a 10 o'clock Academy meeting, 10:45 connected dots, and I'm going to do one of those mini training and trade sessions. We'll call it T&T, training and trade. Y'all enjoy that, and I thought I was going to do it on Thursday, and then I thought I really ought to do it at the first of the week where we take advantage of what's happened from Friday to today. So that sound good to everybody? You'll be invited to come to my train and trade. Train and trade. Adam, will you put that in there as the name of this? I finally came up with the name of it. Train and trade. It came to me when I saw it on the schedule, and that's what we'll call it. T&T, train and trade. We'll cover things. Our format's pretty simple. We have a subject. We go to a live market. We rest, and we come back at a key time as I work through the day. And I think Tuesday's a great day, especially with what's happened. If you look at trending news out there, the Russia-Ukraine war is not slowing down. The EU tariffs have been delayed to July the 9th after a good phone call. Dollar's a little weak today. And the big earnings this week is Wednesday. The stock of the last few years got everybody's attention. NVIDIA reports Wednesday after the close. Wednesday after the close. You got to pay attention to that. And a lot of institutions are buying more Bitcoin. Bitcoin's in a buy, I think, headed to 125,000. And I think it's going to happen. I don't know when it's going to happen, but I think that's the next target for Bitcoin. That's my schedule. My tickers for the week will be the QQQ greater than 522.55, which I would have thought would be an unreasonable price after last week. But I will tell you, with the change we have from Friday's close to today, I think there's an opportunity if we do get enough strength to really make some money. TQQQ above 72.55. Don't wait for me to tell you, I'll be long. NNE, our nuclear sector, my lead stock is 37.55. 37.55. I think Tesla's a buy above 345.55. Bitcoin, I think IBIT might be one of many plays, but the one I'm doing, 64.11. That's IBIT. DG, the stock I told you about back in the 80s, is now headed to 110. DG. IBM's on my list this week. IBM has been holding up. Old Big Blue has got a new game, and I want to start looking at Big Blue, greater than 260.55. Gold, like I said, I'm going to be a player in gold this week if it goes above 310.55, or silver if it goes above 30.55. I got NEM in here. NEM can be a possibility for a great move if the metals turn hot. I've got a diversified look at the exchanges. And you know, the good news is when you think about it, we got a great plan looking at these 10 tickers, getting us in the right direction. Generally speaking, 3 to 5 of these will be big winners. And we just have to wait and see about tomorrow. Any questions about the 10 ticker? If you look at the bigger picture, we're following the path. The low was created in May, and that number right now would be 57.55. Write that number down. As long as we stay above that low, then this is the path I would look forward to according to the map we've been following, 57.55. Something to shout about if we get there, but as you can see, a lot of sideways followed by an upward projection if that low holds, 57.55. Everybody got that number? That's the number we'll make our decisions off of until things change. Warning days. Tomorrow is a warning day, coming back from the holiday. Doesn't have to be a negative day. A warning day could be a positive day where you get a big change in trend. That's what these X's are for. And then finishing out the month of May, the last 2 days, trade days, Thursday and Friday. Notice we got NVIDIA on Wednesday. So you got really a perfect scenario to what I would say set up a real good trading week if you pay attention. That's why tomorrow at Tuesday from 11 to 2, I'll be with you and we'll have a really good chance to put some feathers in our hat, more than I thought we would based on that reaction from Friday to Sunday's open. Now, how are we done in the month of May? I put this up there to show people we've been working to try to grow your account. Here are some of the trades that we've closed out in the month of May. As you can see, anybody would be proud of this if this was their yearly trade, but we've been very active. We put a lot of chips on the line when the setups came, and we took advantage of it. That's page 1. Page 2, again, more of the stuff that we talk about when we get later on in the year, but that's a pretty good summary for the month of May if we stop there. Have another page. Notice we picked up a couple losses on this page, but that's okay. That's going to happen. I haven't computed our accuracy rate, but I only see 2 losses versus all those trades we made. That's a pretty good accuracy rate when you're running at that speed. How many people would say they had a great May, good May, average May? Give me your answer. Great May, good May, or average May? Great May, that's what I want to see. Great, great, great. Way to go. Got a lot of greats in here. I even got a wonderful from old Patricia. Thank you, Patricia. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. That's what I want to hear. That gets me excited. That gets me excited. If you listen, learn, and take the trades, as so many people said before, you earn. I go heavy when the chips are, or when the odds are in our favor. I back up when they're not. Hello, Peter Blair. Now, Bill's been with me a long time, and I will show patience when patience, I believe patience is justified, but I'm very active when they're paid. Okay? Bill really captured that perfectly. Now I want to take a test. Again, I said, look, we got a sideways market. The market's searching for lows. It's made a low on Friday. Markets are not looking good. And then we go to the weekend. You got Saturday, you got Sunday. The futures market opened Sunday night. And all of a sudden, there's an injection of capital by futures players. So let's take a test. What does the E-mini tell you from early on Sunday night what to do? Can you read that chart on MTI? What does it tell you? Buy. That's what it said. That's what the E-mini said. NASDAQ, what did it tell you? Same thing. Now think about the bias that's removed from even me, somebody that was really nonchalant about the markets. Look at it. All of a sudden, I'm interested again because the maiden trend is in play. That's on the E-mini and NASDAQ. Let's see what you say. See the QQQ? Let's see how the QQQ closed. The cash. So here's the opportunity. If the market is still hanging, and if we by chance take out, write this number down, I gave you the downside number. If we take out 58.95, trade on. Buck just gave me my accuracy rate, 93.9%. You won't find anything like this. Heck, artists subscribe to my own services at that rate. That's unbelievable. Way to go, Buck, for doing that for me. 93.9. QQQ's an opportunity tomorrow. The SPY's an opportunity. I will identify tickers that are opportunities later on tonight at 8 o'clock when I have my final part 2 planning session. Great tool, isn't it? It's a great tool. In over 40 years of trading, I've never had a tool that was this quick to answer the question, whether it's short term or long term, whether it be long, short, or out. Again, this one tool takes all your emotions, everything you read, everything you're thinking, and puts it in numbers for you, long, short, or out. MTI by DTI. The market timing indicator is so valuable. You don't have to be a computer whiz. It does all the math for you. It computes it out, gives you where to get in, where to get out, and what to do. You don't have to be a computer genius to get it on your computer. That's the beautiful thing about it. I've had people that just barely know how to use a mouse tell me it takes them less than 5 minutes to get it up and running. I guess if you're no computers, it's 60 seconds or less. Look how easy it is. You copy it. We have a step-by-step guide. It's downloaded, and you can use it right away. There's no extra steps. It's cool. It is a cool place. Wait for that green arrow, like we got last night. Told you what to do. You saw where people used it. 45 points just on one E-mini. He had a $2,200 night on 45 points. That's a heck of a night by paying attention to MTI by DTI. Nate talked about TGTX. Look at it. Pretty cool. You can go long term with it. Just because of that, half the battle is knowing when to get in and when you're wrong. When you pick up the market timing indicator, it gives you all three answers. All three answers. They include the opportunity scanners. What if you don't know what to do? And you're looking for stocks to participate. It has a scanner to tell you. You don't have to look through 8,000 different tickers. It will identify down to the top 20. It's great. Market timing indicator. Opportunity scanner analyzes any market you want it to scan. S&P 100, S&P 500, NASDAQ, Dow, or your own personal portfolio. That's what I like about it. You're never guessing. You're following a process that takes the emotions out. And I know a lot of people, myself included, had to deal with the emotions of winning and losing, especially as a trader. The nuclear stocks last week, it was so simple to immediately jump on those because of MTI. Click on those buys, pulls up a chart, there's the era, off we go. Take off like a rocket. You talk about a rocket that's going higher when you get MTI working for you. That's how I found IBM. Follow along with the market timing indicator, you can see an impressive 151% when you integrate it with options. I don't know anybody here listening in right now that would ever want to trade without. Here's the own BlackRock. Look at it, going into buy. November 4th, there we go. David said, just wanted to clarify, he did use MTI to get in that big trade. Look at that green arrow. Up we go on a tear. Using the market timing indicator, you had a shot at when you tied in with options, 310% in less than 2 minutes. Buying short opportunities every day. Let me tell you what's going to happen. We're going to come in tomorrow and people are going to be dumbfounded when they see the markets move like it's moved. They're going to be scrambling. What did I do? What did I do? You don't have to worry about that with MTI. We'll throw the scanner up there, find the best stocks, and go with it. That's what we're going to do. That's why I'm going to be with you from 11 to 2 tomorrow. Now, we could price it at 4,000, 10,000, doesn't matter. Because you're here today on this Memorial Day, we have a special offer. Listen up. Better for you if you buy it today because the Memorial Day special offer. We have 5 master classes. How many people want to look ahead? You better look ahead after June, July. I've been telling people after July, hey, you take MTI, you got a great portfolio for this year. I'm talking about some really nice moves on MTI long term. We'll do short-term trading until then. We're going to do short-term trading tomorrow with MTI. Swing trading, might do some swing trading tomorrow if this market has what it takes to stay above what number? 58.95, 58.95. How about doing a little income tomorrow? Oh, there's plenty of opportunity there too. I got a workshop on, and then putting everything together, how you do it, step by step, setting up. These workshops that we have a clear overview and a clear objective. They're laid out in only the fashion I know how. Leave all the junk to the side and focus on what's going to pay you. Any asset with multiple strategies. Plus some insights that I throw along based on experience. And I've got some of that. Package the workshop, selling separately. I didn't do that. I made it one package. Anyone that grabs MTI will get them for free. I think you'll agree it's well worth the $4,000. It's on the website. If you're using the scanner alone, that's worth $4,000. But what about your own portfolio? Checking it and staying current. You don't need me to tell you. Look at MTI. The buy and short candidates every day is worth that much. All you have to look for is that green or red arrow. In between, you stay out. That's the key. Now, because you're here today, we've got the price so low, everybody here can be part of it. No reason you can't join. And by the way, I'm going to make a commitment today. If you are part of MTI, you will get at least 4 opportunities this week in this shortened week, maybe as early as tomorrow. Apply a 50% discount, takes it down. Let's divide it a little bit more. Let's take it lower. I'm not done. If you join right now, you can upgrade your membership to lifetime access at no additional cost. No more charges. We keep updating it at no extra charge to you, the lifetimers. Plus, your decision is even easier at these prices. There'll be code changes, I'm sure, throughout the years, but it will include unlimited free code updates. This means we add new features or functions. I've got some in mind. I can't leave it alone. I got to make it better, right? I always do that. Get the downloaded URL, add it to your portal when it's there without having to pay the upgrade fee. Now, $19.95 to use MTI for a lifetime of absolute steal. The marketing timing indicator will nail whatever you're interested in. Follow it. Make it your last stop before you click that mouse. NVIDIA. I will trade NVIDIA this week after those earnings. It's done it before. We'll do it again. Lunar, a moonshot with options. There's one. MicroStrategy. Look at that one. He'll be speaking on Thursday, by the way. Nothing should stop you. Total price down to $14.97. Now, here's the deal. You got to take it. We're about done with our allotment. So if you want to get it loaded and check out your portfolio, put it on the stocks I told you about. Now's the time. Save thousands on your lifetime membership today. Take additional 5. Go to dtitrader.com/MTI or call 904-706-3532 if you got any questions. Within minutes, you get it on your computer. One charge does everything. Lifetime. Take action now. Click the link in the chat. Adam's got it posted in there. Very simple. dtitrader.com/MTI. With the 4 trades I give you this week, I want to see, I got a scholarship. You got to send me that love letter to let me know. Hear what traders have said after experiencing. Look what Dave said. Nothing's close with this indicator. MTI by DTI puts you on par with some of the best market timers in the world. David said he loves this tool. It just works. Nothing fancy. Click the link in the chat, get your lifetime membership. Go to dtitrader.com/MTI. Call 904-706-3532. I can promise you one thing. I wouldn't be at 93% accuracy for the month without MTI. We have a Telegram channel I added. That's where those 4 opportunities are going to come this week. They'll be posted in there. Very simple. Very, very simple. So, no additional fees ever. $14.97 lifetime access. Folks, join on Memorial Day where you'll know when you did, when your trading changed for the better. Now's the thing. Helen says she loves it. All right. Thank you. Everybody says that. You know, I've had the most skeptical students say, Tom, I don't need that. The next thing I know, guess what happens? They get it and they say, hey, you're right. Hey, get it and use it. Now, I made it a no-brainer. You saw my accuracy rate finish out May. I'll pick the 4 MTI trades of the week, and I'll do them in that room where you'll know what they are coming. Could be all 4 tomorrow. Who knows? If it's that kind of market, we will see. Any questions? Asking now. I'll be back for 7 o'clock Futures First. And you know what the good news is? You know what the good news is? We're going to learn, we're going to educate tomorrow from 11 to 2. Paul, yeah, you got 14 days. Try it out. Try it out for 14 days. I'm that confident. Once you get it, you'll love it. By the way, Jonathan's got it incorporated for those that's going to be in Sawgrass, where what you see tomorrow from 11-2 will be expanded for a whole another avenue for MTI. Look, pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff. Any other questions? Herman, I don't know if they're open today. You know, I'm a little different than most people. My markets never sleep. Oh, by the way, I wrote a book like that, didn't I? The markets never sleep. You get those books on Amazon, by the way. Get signed up, try it, take it for a walk. Like I said, you're gonna love it, Char. You're gonna love it. You won't have any issues. Get it loaded though, because tonight at 8. Yeah, the newsletter will be postponed, David, to tomorrow. Thank you for reminding me. Newsletter will come out tomorrow. Joseph said he does an annual read of all my books. He just finished The Markets Never Sleep. Pauline, that is a discount. It's a $4,000 product. That is a discount. Huge discount today. What's not on those slides is the fact that this week we're going to do 4 trades specifically targeting MTI to get everybody off to a great start. Can I deliver? All you got to do is say, well, let's check him out for May. Look what he did. That's not an unusual month. That's unusual at that accuracy rate. I'll give that. It's been an incredible month. Even to do those trades in this kind of market turmoil, I thought was pretty good. Folks, I want everybody to have a good afternoon. Get this on your computer. Check your portfolio out. And tonight, ask me about certain stocks to make sure you're reading it right. I'll be glad to tell you. We'll have that section tonight. Peter said he just bought it for his son because it's so good. Peter, I wish I'd have had this indicator when I started. I'd have about an extra $1 million in my bank account probably. Had to learn through the school of hard knocks. What a great tool. Check any market out, any ticker. You know, you can put options on here too. Did y'all know that you could put options on here? Is anybody aware that you could put options on MTI by DTI? Jonathan showed me how. I didn't know you could do it. He showed me how. Somebody always loved my Corvette trade. Well, this stuff makes the Corvette look like the Model T now with MTI. Go through your portfolio. Let me promise you one thing. If my timing is right, there's only one caveat. We got to get through that tax bill. Once the tax bill is laid to rest and it's signed by President Trump, we're going to be able to really do a lot of good stuff, okay? Everybody got that? Everybody got the plan? That's the plan. It's on Thinkorswim, Paul, but it's real easy. If you don't have a Thinkorswim account, you can open up a, I guess, put $50 in a Thinkorswim and use it that way, you know? Just have the indicator. I got a whole page of indicator. I'm watching. Did y'all hear some dings in the background? Did anybody hear any dings in the background that I was talking? Little dings. Those dings in the background was MTI alert me. Go look at, hey, go look at the E-mini market. Go look at the gold market. Go look at the bond market. That's what those dings were. Cherry says, I don't even have a Thinkorswim account, but I think I have a Thinkorswim paper trade that works fine on Thinkorswim. Thanks, Cherry. Thinkorswim, right. 1 o'clock, the futures are closed. We'll open up at 6 tonight. 8 o'clock is the key time. Futures first is at 7. It's going to be a great week. Be part of it. Don't sit back and not be part of this great week we're going to have. Just make a commitment to each other. You'll be there as much as possible, and you'll listen and learn and be a better trader at the end. Barry says, this is a great deal. I paid $19.97 for my MTI by DTI, and he's made it back 10 times over. That's pretty strong. Look what Barry wrote. That's a non-compensated commercial that Barry just did for us. Thank you, Barry. Peter said he's been waiting for months for this deal. All right. Y'all have a good night. Hey, I'll see everybody later on day. Remember, listen, learn, and earn is what one of my students say. I agree with him or her. See everybody tonight at 7 in futures first, and then of course we'll do 8 o'clock. Wow. Thanks, Adam.